everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. So for today's video I have a Dollar Tree haul, and even though I am still not feeling Christmas, I have a bunch of Christmas items because you know the drill with Dollar Tree. If you don't pick it up, like things that you really love, then it's going to be impossible to find unless you go to 500 stores. So I did go ahead and haul a ton of Christmas stuff, and I'm so impressed with some of the things that I found. And I found one really cool item, which I can't wait to share with you. Before we get into it, I do want to ask that you hit that subscribe button, because once we hit subscribe, we instantly become best friends.
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
And please hit that notification bell. YouTube may or may not let you know when I post a video, but if not, follow me on Instagram. I always post what I'm up to, and recently I've posted a few fall videos. I know everyone is, or mostly everyone is over fall, but if you haven't caught them yet, I will link them below, at the end, in a comment, wherever you'll find it, it'll be there. So let's get into it. I did pick up some Halloween items. I was going to put a Halloween craft, but honestly, there is no point at this point. My fall videos have really not been pushed by YouTube because no one's creating fall, so there's no way to suggest it. So I have to move on. As much as I'm feeling the fall, I have to move on. But I do want to show you the Halloween items that I picked up so that I can start early next year. And these things I love. My daughter loves them. They're these little pumpkin stickers. They're wonderful for toddlers and infants if you want to decorate pumpkins. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, then this is like a wonderful thing to do. It's not spooky, it's not scary, so it's not necessarily a Halloween thing. You can enjoy decorating pumpkins without Halloween, because I know a lot of people do not celebrate. And if you don't want to use the stickers, this is what my daughter really loves. It is the little pumpkin decor kit, and you just push them into the foam pumpkins or to real pumpkins. Very similar to Mr. Potato Head. My daughter and I did one not too long ago, and she loves them. I picked these up because we're not going trick-or-treating. We're just gonna be in the backyard decorating pumpkins, and she's gonna go on a little scavenger hunt, trying to stay as safe as possible. I just don't want to get anybody sick. The next Halloween item are these little witch hat picks. I love these, and I had a craft in mind for these, and I'm gonna write it down in my notebook because I've had a video that I've been trying to film for 2 years, and I always wait a little too long, and Halloween is no longer like a thing. I mean, Halloween hasn't passed, but it's no longer a thing. So these little witch hats will be a part of it, and you can use them in floral arrangements. I don't mean to show you just Halloween, but I do want to show you the items so we can move on to Christmas. These skeleton tongs come in so handy for events and for crafts. I did create a video maybe 2 years ago using these, and that was like an anthropology dupe or maybe a Pottery barn dupe. I'll insert the picture and put it below. Aside from this, whew, why am I out of breath? Pregnancy, I swear to you, pregnancy makes me feel like doing the smallest things, like just reaching for a task. I'm like, that's just how I'm feeling these days. Everything is making me tired. So I got these. These are beautiful. These are Pottery Barn dupes. Of course, the Pottery Barn ones are not plastic, but you can easily paint these. You will see the color through. But I picked them up for a craft that I had a dupe in mind. And like I said, I'll just have to post it next year because it's just really not worth putting a video out when YouTube will just not push it at all. Most people don't even know that I posted my last video and are probably already busy Christmas crafting so that they can get their house decorated in time. So yeah, I really do love these, and I see them every year, but I finally picked them up so I can start super duper early. By the way, what will you all be doing for Halloween? Are you giving out candy? Are you leaving a bowl out? Are you turning off lights? If you have kids, what are you doing with them? Ooh. I don't think my daughter is going to really be upset that we're not going trick-or-treating, especially since we're going to be in the backyard, and our next door neighbor, which is her best friend, is going to be there too, and it's going to be fun. We're going to make up for the fact that we can't walk around the block, and it's going to be fun. So let me know what you're doing. What are you up to? What are your thoughts on Halloween this year? The next item, which is the first year that I've seen this, is this Haunted Spooky Beware. I love when they have the galvanized signs, I think, thingies. I think that you can use this in so many pieces, and I've used a ton of them. Before, they only sold the Harvest, Blessed, and Thankful, and now they have one for every season because I did purchase one for spring last year, and I love these. They're so... you can use them with everything. And then the last two Halloween items, I promise we will move on to amazing Christmas stuff, are these little wood cutouts. I have wood cutouts from last year, but for some reason I don't have the ghost. I do have the cat. And like I said, next year's Halloween video is gonna be on and poppin' because I'm gonna start really early. I usually don't like doing that. I always mention that on my channel. But I totally understand that some people need the extra time to craft. Okay, so now moving on to the fun stuff. I purchased this little nail polish holder. A lot of people, and as soon as I saw this, I knew that this was going to be a dupe for the little Cricut thing, the weeding tool. But honestly, I'm going to use this for nail polish because personally, I think the gaps between this aren't going to be very, very helpful for weeding out vinyl. I think you should just spend the extra $4 and get the Five Below one, where this one is a little bit more tight knit. So when you go to put your weeding tool in, it will actually grab on to your vinyl. Another hack is to use a rubber ducky and just cut an X through it. That would probably be even better. But the fact that this is a ring and you can just put it on and weed with it. But like I said, if you want to try this, I've seen people try it, but I just personally don't really, unless you're weeding out huge pieces, I don't see how this one would be helpful. I would prefer this one. I know that I'm supposed to be like, yay, Dollar Tree, but I'm just keeping it real. I don't see it. If you have tried it and you love this one, let me know, but I would splurge a little and go for this one. In the picture frame aisle, I found these beautiful, I would say that they're shelves, but they're not. They have no way to hang them up. So I'm guessing they're just regular decor, and the first thing I thought was turning them into Christmas trees. And of course, since everyone's already been crafting, they have already been turned into Christmas trees. So I can either do my own version of it and switch it up, or I can create something totally different. But I really love them. And as is, if you don't want to turn it into anything, look at these colors. This would be so pretty if you have a very, very boho theme going on. I did purchase 3. And you can always use some contact paper or craft the printed paper to change the patterns out. This I found randomly in a box at Dollar Tree. They had a ton of these and I think these are so nice. This is obviously for fall. And I did use it in last week's craft. I think this looks very, very pretty. The only thing that does kind of suck is that it is a very thin bouquet. So I did buy 3 of them and I'm using 2 in the vase that I created, and it does look pretty full, but if you are using a bigger vase you are going to have to buy more of these. I don't know how much stuff like this sells for in regular stores, but I love it. It doesn't have a scent to it. It would be nice if it did, but then again, I'm very picky about scents. I'm one of the only people in the world that hates the cinnamon scent. Not real cinnamon. Real cinnamon smells delicious, but that faux like oil cinnamon, ugh, something about it just makes my stomach turn. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Do you like cinnamon? Like fake cinnamon? I can't. One of my favorite things that I found are these ornaments. Look how beautiful and rustic these look. I bought so many of these because I knew they would be hard to find later. So they come in this shape, which is round. They also come in this sort of teardrop shape. And they come in like this little dreidel shape. Is this what a dreidel shape like? I don't know. But when I saw it in the store and I was grabbing it quickly, I thought these were going to be like hard, sort of like metal. It is simply just cardboard. So it just goes to show with some items around your house, you can make some really, really, really cool ornaments. and I really love the little touch of greenery that they have on the top. And with a few of these, you can actually create a very, very pretty and affordable Christmas tree. Growing up, I remember all of our Christmas tree decor was from the dollar store. Probably not Dollar Tree at the time, but definitely from the dollar store. And I never realized how often we shopped at the dollar store until now that I'm older and I'm remembering certain things. The next ornament that I really, really fell in love with, and this definitely saves crafters a step, is this beautiful buffalo check ornament. Doesn't this look like something somebody crafted, like somebody put together and was like, you know what, I want a buffalo check ornament. I'm gonna put a buffalo check scarf and some twine. I love this, and I love the top of it too. It's totally different than the other items. Usually the other ornaments have that little silver one that you can just pop out. This one is actually really nice and sturdy, probably to hold whatever it is that's keeping all this fabric in place. But this looks totally not dollar store. This looks like an ornament that you would buy at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, literally anywhere. So I think that paired with this, oh my gosh, it looks so cute. I don't usually like doing just one pattern because then it looks a little overpowering, but I do love the pops of burlap and buffalo check. Speaking of which, they have these beautiful pieces. This is so nice. Look at the size of these. And they have this beautiful Merry Christmas. This is another like little galvanized thing. You might be able, no, just kidding. It's not galvanized. This actually just looks like they covered it up in some foil. But still, this would be so pretty on your tree, on whatever you want, just as regular decor. And it's nice and sturdy. It's not real wood, but it is that hard cardboard, and it comes in these patterns. I know that they have another one as well, but because I was going with like the buffalo check and this, I chose these. These Santas were my favorite. They do have him wearing a different color hat, but like I said, I'm totally into like the buffalo check. How cute is this? This is adorable, and I know that they have gnomes as well, and they look like pretty decent sizes when I see them in everyone's photo. I haven't been able to find them, but if you can't find them, I did create a gnome using Dollar Tree items for Valentine's Day. And even the little beard is using Dollar Tree stuff. So if you wanted to create a Christmas one because you cannot find the regular gnomes, or if you wanted to create a different style gnome, then this is in a spring video. I know nobody's into watching spring right now, but I'll link it below in case you want to create him. His little foot is falling out. Look how cute he is. I love him so much. I was going to get rid of him, but I just can't. He's so cute, and I should probably move on. But this I love for picture props. Dollar Tree has the best picture props of all time. Look at this. Look at this. Just kidding. Oh no, what did I do? Y'all, Velcro and curly hair, just, they don't mix. So if you're gonna use this and you happen to have curly hair already do that. But it is so cute, and I can't wait till my daughter puts it on. Maybe we'll take like a little family portrait. We always buy things like this, or the little headbands. Last year I used the headband and a elf costume from Old Navy. Yes, a lot of people were asking me when I did the giant gingerbread house where I got her little outfit from, and that was from Old Navy, and I used a Dollar Tree headband. The next thing, and this I think is a really good idea, but I'm gonna be honest with you, skip on the Dollar Tree ones unless you're just using them for very, very light items. It's this little no-touch key. A lot of people use these to open doors. The best way to use this is when you're paying for something to use on the keypad, because that's really gross. But this one, I bought extra because I wanted to see just how strong it was, and I was able to snap it really easy. So you don't want to use this to pull a door open, maybe a bathroom door, like the little thingies, but not a heavy door to go into a store because it will snap on you. But for $1, it's not bad. Just keep in mind, it does snap really easily. I bought some of the scented potpourri. I will never know the correct way to pronounce this. This is not really scented, not the Dollar Tree kind, but it makes really, really good decor and vase filler. If you have a centerpiece, this looks really beautiful. Vanessa, her channel name before was Classy Crafting and Parcels. She recently did a DIY. She recently did a DIY and she used these and it looks so beautiful. I will link her video below so you can see it because it is really, really, really cute. And if you do happen to buy this and you want to create something with it, or if you have some of these and you want to recreate it, then why not? I was so excited to see this at Dollar Tree. If you've been on my channel forever, then you know that I use air modeling clay for everything. And I always feel guilty because air dry modeling clay, I have to buy it at Walmart or Amazon. I always use a coupon, but it's not a Dollar Tree item. They always have clay, but not air dry modeling clay. So this is what I use to create the stems on my pumpkins, which I create every year. I also used air dry modeling clay to create my Christmas ornaments when I did the Disney series back when my channel first started. If you haven't checked those videos out, I'll link them below. I was actually thinking of posting a review of this, testing it out. I really, 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 really have high hopes for this. If this does work and it works well, then this is a total game changer for Dollar Tree crafts. If it doesn't, then it's only $1, but if you want to see a review on the air dry modeling clay, comment below. I mean, I'm still going to post it anyway because this is one of my favorite craft mediums. So if you see this, wait for my review before you pick it up, unless you just don't mind spending the $1. But it says that it dries in 24 hours and you don't need an oven. You don't need anything. In fact, don't put air dry modeling clay in the oven. Don't do it. It'll melt. So here's some of the stuff that I found in stores, which was beautiful, but I didn't pick up.
These wall decor pieces were absolutely stunning and very farmhouse. These mugs I found at TJ Maxx before, but they're at Dollar Tree for $1. And this I thought was a really cool concept. It's just pot covers. So if you have a plant and you want to spruce up your little pot, you can just put these over. I think they're so cute. And then these tumblers. I have so many, but the patterns are absolutely gorgeous on these, and they're great to have around your house for guests.
Okay, so that's it for me. I really, really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you'll be on the lookout for. If you haven't already, check out my last craft videos if you're still into fall, and hopefully I'll be back with some Christmas soon. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will hopefully see you on the next one.